But with me on the phone right now, I have Dwayne, Muffla, Simon, and Darryl Pierce of the LA Posse. These guys were responsible for producing LL Cool J's 1987's Bigger and Deffer album and other hip-hop cuts. Dwayne, Darryl, welcome to the Time Machine, fellas.
What's going on, man?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good to be here.
Lovely.
All right, that's cool. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedule to go ahead and do this interview with me.
All right.
It's all good.
Okay, now let's go ahead and get this interview started. When did you guys fall in love with hip-hop, and what first made you guys, like, start DJing and producing?
Yeah. When did I fall in love with hip-hop? Probably when I was about 16 years old. I think Rapper's Delight came out around that time.
Yep.
And then that was like, inspirational. And I think soon after that, The Message, a few years after that, The Message came out. There was other songs also, but, at that point, I knew that that's what my taste in music was.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I was in Germany, actually, when Sugar Hill came out.
Okay.
Yes, I guess that was around, what, like 1979?
78, 79, yeah.
Oh, okay, so pretty much like the first big rap record everybody fell in love with, and it was bumping out of ghetto blasters, cars, and it was like the first rap song that everybody can sing along to, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Even though it was like 7 or 8 minutes and some change, you knew all the words to it.
It was long, man. That joint never stopped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I found that out playing one night. I'm like, you can go take care of some business, take care of some more business, come back, and the record would still be on.
Absolutely.
That's what you call a saving grace record, because unlike the Motown cuts, them jokers was like 2 to 3 minutes. You couldn't even like.
Definitely sure. You couldn't go to the bathroom and DJ.
Nah, just throw on Rapper's Delight or any Prince song, and you were good to go. You were set.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so tell me, when was the birth of the LA hip-hop scene? Because we all know that hip-hop started out back east in New York. So when did the LA scene in the West Coast really start to, like, have, like, the groundwork being laid?
Well, the first one was what? What's that guy's name? Oh, it's slipping my mind. Duffy Hooks, remember that?
Yeah, but let's get into the artists and things like that really helped pave the groundwork for the LA scene of hip hop, and Ice-T was one of those original guys.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that. 6 in the morning.
Yeah, there was Ice-T. He was doing this thing, and a lot of local LA groups, Egyptian Oven, LA Dream Team,
Uncle Jam's Army.
Uncle Jam's Army, of course, no question. Without Uncle Jam's Army, there would not have been an explosion on the West Coast. The world-class Wrecking Crew. What was the group that Lemon Lime was in?
Oh yeah, the West Coast Crew.
West Coast Crew.
Yeah.
There was a lot of different crews in L.A. that were doing hip hop, but it was different. It was more electronic, techno sounding.
Yeah.
So what was like the difference during like the early years between West Coast hip hop and East Coast hip hop?
Oh, our stuff was faster.
Yeah, it was the sound. The tempo was Planet Rock type tempo. Upbeat. New York, the East Coast were more,
laid back, slow beats.
Slow beats.
Yeah, they called our music nervous.
Yeah, they got that nervous, jittery stuff, man. It's too fast. Cats was doing it though.
And then also too, another hip-hop pioneer out of the West Coast that just got honored this year by VH1's Hip Hop Honors, out of the Oaktown, Mr. Too Short did his thing, still doing his thing.
Absolutely.
Right.
Still doing his thing. The difference between that is, all respect to Short and 40 and all of those dudes, they're from the northern side of California. They're up north. We're from the southern side of California. So we're down, we're from the actual, LA city.
Yeah, the streets is different down here, so the stories, they were a little different.
Yeah, because definitely that whole scene with 6 in the morning, Ice-T, Colors, definitely a lot grittier. And then, of course, with NWA stuff, they took you like on a bus ride tour within the safety of the bus and glass that you get to see what went on in the inner city of L.A. Now, tell me about the association with Uncle Jam's Army and with Leor Cohen being around in that scene before he later went to Def Jam.
Yeah.
Well, the affiliation with Uncle Jam's Army starts first and foremost with the founder and creator of Uncle Jam's Army, Roger Clayton, and my partner, Dwayne Simon, are cousins. They are blood related.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened to, take its course, which gave us carte blanche action at everything because it was they were cousins.
Yeah.
So we did not only did Dwayne DJ and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, we went so far as to do street promotions, hang posters, pass out flyers, whatever it took to get those 12,000 people to come and hip-hop on the dance floor at the L.A. Sports Arena. That's what we did.
Yeah, no doubt.
Leor Cohen was a club promoter at the time here in L.A.
The Mix Club down in Hollywood.
Yeah, and he caught wind of all the exotic posters and things that we would have hanging up, and he came to one of the shows and happened to see Run DMC at the show. If memory serves me right, Roger was the first cat to bring Run DMC and those dudes to L.A. to do shows.
Yeah, that's Sucker MCs, and It's Like That. That was their first single.
Exactly.
Brought them out on that.
Including Russell. Even Russell traveled with him at the time.
Yeah, he was definitely on the road. He was actually their road manager for a while.
Exactly. So, Leor would come to the DJ booth, which was the record store, and try to get Roger to get Run DMC and all the other acts to come through his club when they would come into town. Needless to say, I can't say whether or not that ever worked out, but one thing led to another, and Leor worked his way in, and next thing you know, me and Dwayne go to a show, I think a year or two later. The Fresh Fest, and Leor is the road manager.
He had the hat on and everything.
He was decked out, Adidas. I remember he had on a white Levi jean suit and a Kango. And he saw me and Dwayne at the back door, and he got us in. He was like, "Y'all need to be in here. You're a part of this."
Right.
And it just, ironically, it's just wow, man. Taking me back.
It blossomed him into a lot of stuff. A lot of big things.
Yeah, it did, man.
Yeah, talking about knowing people, and for those of you that don't know, Fresh Fest, one of the first big hip-hop tours with Houdini, Fat Boys, anybody that was anybody in hip-hop and R&B back in the early to mid-'80s, and I believe Sprite was sponsoring that.
Right, yeah, that Curtis Blow hooked on the Sprite later on.